Our lesson today is going to be on rounding. Rounding is important that you understand the rules in order to do it. Now, I know many of you in the younger grades have learned things with like Cowboy Bob in third grade, and some of you are sitting there listening to this and going, "Who's Cowboy Bob?" Well, I really want you to get the thinking of Cowboy Bob is no longer around because we're starting to get ready for middle school. So we're going to look at how to round a number. So here we have a number 432 and 145 thousandths. The reason I wrote a number like this is to let you know that we would never go any farther than the thousandths. Our standard does not allow us to go any farther than that. So what we're going to do is we can pick any number that we want, or any place, that we want to round to. So if I want to just go ahead and look at the decimals, and I want to look at the tenths place, and I want to round to the nearest tenths place, first of all, I got to remember what the tenths is. So in our class, we do and, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So if you heard me, I said tenths. So the tenths place is the 1. I like to underline the number that we are rounding. Then I like to do this lovely thing where the guy goes next door and he looks at his neighbor. And I like everyone to do this when they're rounding. Underline the number and draw the arrow on the top. Then I like to ask myself, the rule is if it's 5 or above, the 1 is going to go up, round up to the 2. If not, it stays at 1. So I'm looking at it and I notice that the 4 does not fit our rule of rounding up. It is below 5. So I'm going to rewrite my number. And again, it's important that you understand a common misconception is people don't even rewrite the front of the number. They just rewrite where they're rounding. That's a major misconception. And we just said that the 1 is not going to go up to the 2. And the other misconception is people then put a 0. No, it can't go any lower than what it already is. So we're just going to keep it at the 1. Now, what happens is everything that's behind the underlined number becomes zeros. So we just fill in our zeros there. So that is how we would round it to the nearest tenths.